Welcome to this installment of HatChic. Today I'm going to show you how to do ribbon folding. I call it my Maureen Rose. And these are some lovely examples of what we're going to do. So now I'm going to cut 1.5 yards the ribbon. And this is 1 7/16 in width, which is approximately 1.5 inches. And you can do this longer and do it 2 yards if you'd like. You can also do different widths and experiment with them. But for starting off, for your first one, the bigger is better, because as it gets smaller, it's more difficult to work with. I've cut 1.5 yards of this ribbon that is 1 7/16, which is about 1.5 inches in width. So we're going to get started, and we're going to bend this over like this. Then I take this and start rolling it. And then when I get to the end here that you can see, I'm going to take this and fold it down. Continue rolling, and we're creating a bud. So I'm continuing to roll. And the one thing that you could do differently is roll tight or roll loose, and that'll make it look different. So you can experiment with this as you're making them. I'm continuing, and you can see the bud that I've created. And continue rolling. And then when I get to the end here, which is right here, I'm going to fold it under and away from me. Continue rolling. Now you can see that we've formed a little piece of ribbon here that we can hold on to. Now as you're going along, if you're feeling uncomfortable that it's going to come undone, you could take a little tack with a thread and needle as you're going along so that it doesn't come apart. I'm just holding on to it like this and continuing going around. I'm holding on to it down here like that, and then taking this and folding it down. You want to make sure that this middle part here, that you don't pull it down too much. If you pull it down too much, then this part here will start getting longer and longer. See what it looks like underneath. And I'm holding on to it. And it's your choice if you want to make it three-dimensional, or you can make it flat looking. Now we're almost done. And if you want it a larger rows, then you can do try two yards instead of 1.5 yards. Now I'm going to take this last little part here and pin it into the stem that we have. Then we're going to take a little thread and tack down each one along here, the back here, and then we're going to have our beautiful rose. Isn't that gorgeous? I have a thread and needle, and I use contrasting thread. This is white thread so that you can see a little bit better what I'm doing. I'm going to put it right through the stem here, get started, and I'm going to take a few stitches here to secure the stem. And so I'm going to do probably about 5 stitches here. Okay, so now I'm going to take, I just have a few stitches here that I use to secure it. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do a few stab stitches. And stab stitches go through the same hole that you came out so that it looks that you'll hardly see anything. So I'm going through the same hole, then taking a stitch and go under and go to the next petal. And here I'm going to go through the same hole, come up and go to the next petal. Go through the same hole. Same hole. And we're almost all around. Take one more. Take a peek at this. Oh, look how lovely that is. Just beautiful. So I need to secure it here, and then we can call it macaroni. I'm going to make a quick little knot. And put this underneath here like this. Cut it off. And then you can decide what you're going to put this on. If you want, you can clip this off or put some felt backing if you want to make it into a pin to wear as a corsage. Just cut this off if you're going to sew it on your hat, and you're through and ready to go. Now, Chuck, we've finished our rose, and we want your seal of approval. What do you think? Do you like it? Oh, it's beautiful. Let's say goodbye to everybody. Wave. We'll see you next time.